The game is over. I like strength. I like flow. I like speed.
In the rapidly evolving world of generative AI, one company has made its mission clear: to become the most creator-friendly platform in the world. That company is Higgsfield. And this week, attention is building around something new, which is Seedance 2.0. Across creator communities, early previews, and online discussions, there's growing anticipation. Not because of flashy promises, not because of viral hype, but because the conversation around AI video itself is changing. For a long time, generative video was judged by novelty. Did it look impressive? Was it visually surprising? Could it generate something unexpected in few seconds? But today, expectations are shifting. Creators are no longer asking whether AI can produce a cool clip. They are asking whether it can sustain a scene, whether it can maintain structure, whether it can behave like a cinematic system rather than a random generator. And this is where Seedance 2.0 comes into the picture. It is not being framed as a dramatic leap, it's being discussed as refinement, a move towards coherence, a move towards stability, and a move towards cinematic logic. One of the strongest areas of interest surrounding Seedance 2.0 is camera movement, because believable video isn't just about what moves, it's about how the camera moves: smooth pans, tracking shots, controlled reviews, depth that feels intentional. When camera logic breaks, immersion breaks. But when camera movement feels grounded and deliberate, the difference is immediate. The scene feels directed. Seedance 2.0 is increasingly positioned within this conversation as part of a generation of models that understand motion across time and space, not just frame by frame, and that matters for anyone building narrative sequences, branded visuals, or cinematic content. Another key expectation shaping discussions around Seedance 2.0 is temporal stability. Short clips can hide flaws, fast motion can mask coincidences, but sustained shots expose everything. Lighting shifts, textures flicker, objects drift subtly out of alignment. As AI video matures, creators are demanding continuity. They want scenes that hold together visually and spatially from beginning to end. Seedance 2.0 is often referenced as part of this broader evolution towards scene level coherence, a system where motion unfolds naturally without abrupt disruptions, and then there's character consistency. Historically, this has been one of the biggest limitations in AI video. Faces change subtly, wardrobes shift unexpectedly, details fluctuate from frame to frame. For storytelling and branded content, that simply doesn't work. Public discussions around Seedance 2.0 suggest a stronger emphasis on identity persistence, which is the idea that characters, objects, and visual systems remain recognizable across motion. Because without consistency, narrative breaks. With it, AI video becomes usable in real workflows. Beyond these structural shifts, Seedance 2.0 introduces a set of features designed around creative control. Now let's take a look at the key features of Seedance 2.0. The first is instant creation. With one sentence, you can generate a complete video, not just an isolated clip, but something structured. You can create trending formats or reinterpret iconic scenes. The system captures style, pacing, and intent automatically, removing hours of manual editing. Speed becomes experimentation. Experimentation becomes creativity. Then there's the multimodal engine. Seedance 2.0 allows up to 12 assets at once: images, videos, audio, and text, all fed into a unified system. It reads each input row automatically. That means you are not just prompting, you are directing. And even when combining multiple inputs, the model works to maintain consistency across characters and elements. Next is pixel control. This is where refinement becomes possible. Frame level precision, locked compositions, control typography, and precise transitions. Every character, every object, every detail can remain stable across the entire sequence. This shifts AI video from raw generation into something closer to professional production. Narrative flow builds on that foundation. Instead of generating disconnected shots, Seedance 2.0 supports multi-camera storytelling. You can extend scenes, connect cuts naturally, and maintain motion and audio visual sync across transitions. Character movement stays aligned. Environmental sounds match pacing. Camera angles feel intentional as well. It begins to resemble filmmaking logic rather than prompt experimentation. And then there's dynamic action. High impact scenes with realistic body motion, collision behavior, and fast camera tracking. Action sequences are among the hardest challenges for AI systems. They demand physics awareness, timing accuracy, and multi-character coordination. Seedance 2.0 is positioned as capable of handling these demands with greater fluidity and physical grounding. Taken together, these elements point to something larger. The future of AI video isn't about isolated moments. It's about sequence level coherence. It's about maintaining intent across time. It's about integrating generation into a workflow, not treating it as the final product, but as a cinematic foundation beneath motion design, typography, editing, and creative refinement. Seedance 2.0 reflects that transition not just as a sudden revolution, but as a steady movement toward control, structure, and creative reliability. And that may be the most important signal of all. Because as generative video continues to mature, the models that succeed won't simply be the ones that surprise us. They'll be the ones that hold together across time, across scenes, across stories. And that's where the conversation around Seedance 2.0 is heading. If you want to explore the website and the tools of Seedance 2.0, kindly click on the link in the description of this video or in the pinned comment of this video to get access. And until I see you again in my next video, bye.